Welcome to Shenzhen Bay Cultural Square, one of the city's newest and most futuristic cultural landmarks. The architecture immediately catches your attention. Its smooth, flowing buildings appear to rise naturally from the ground, while the curved roofs, green lawns, and walking paths blend architecture with the surrounding landscape. Instead of looking like separate buildings, the entire square feels like one continuous public space. Its unusual shapes create a modern, almost science fiction atmosphere. As you walk around, every angle reveals a different architectural view. The square brings museums, exhibitions, art, design, and public activities together in one vibrant cultural destination. From here, you can admire the spectacular Shenzhen Bay skyline. The China Resources headquarters, popularly known as the Spring Bamboo, stands prominently among the modern skyscrapers. This place also represents Shenzhen's remarkable transformation. Once known mainly as a manufacturing and trading center, Shenzhen has become a global hub for technology, innovation, design, and modern architecture. As you step inside Shenzhen Bay Cultural Square, the architecture becomes even more impressive. The spacious entrance welcomes visitors with smooth white walls, curved ceilings, and wide, open walkways. Moving deeper inside, you enter a beautiful open-air courtyard where enormous sculptural columns appear to support the flowing buildings above. Their rounded forms and textured surfaces make the structure feel almost organic, as if it has been shaped by wind and water. Natural light enters through the open roof and reflects across the glass walls and shallow pools, creating a calm and elegant atmosphere. The boundary between indoor and outdoor space seems to disappear. Inside the exhibition areas, the same flowing design continues. Curved corridors guide visitors naturally from one gallery to another, while the clean white interiors allow the artworks to remain the main focus. Digital displays, contemporary installations, and creative exhibitions bring technology and culture together. Every corner feels carefully designed, making the building itself as fascinating as the art displayed inside.
One of the most captivating features is this mushroom-shaped structure, transformed into an immersive multimedia display. Moving images, glowing patterns, and cosmic scenes flow across the curved ceiling, completely surrounding the viewer. The unusual shape makes the visuals feel deeper and more dynamic, as if you are standing beneath another world. It is a perfect example of how Shenzhen combines imaginative architecture, digital technology, and contemporary art to create an unforgettable cultural experience.
Now we enter the Carpet and Tapestry Pavilion at Shenzhen Bay Cultural Square. Beyond its impressive blue arches, the gallery displays magnificent woven artworks created across different historical periods. These richly detailed pieces portray royal gatherings, mythical creatures, natural landscapes, and scenes from everyday life. Every carpet and tapestry demonstrates exceptional craftsmanship, transforming colorful threads into elaborate visual stories that connect art, culture, and history. This section, titled Reweaving the Grid, explores the transformation of tapestry design between the 1930s and 1950s. During this period, young artists worked closely with traditional weaving manufacturers to give this historic art form a new visual language. While many tapestries continued to represent nature and the four seasons, their appearance became increasingly modern. Artists introduced simplified forms, stronger color contrasts, and a coarser style of weaving. As we walk through the gallery, we can see magnificent forests, snow-covered landscapes, birds, flowers, and imaginative scenes woven into enormous decorative panels. From a distance, they resemble paintings, but every color and detail has been carefully created with thread. This section, titled Translating Modernism, shows how 20th century modern art was transformed through the traditional medium of tapestry. Recognizable objects and human figures were simplified into geometric shapes, expressive lines, and bold areas of color. Strong reds, blues, oranges, and greens replaced the softer tones of earlier works. These tapestries no longer simply reproduced paintings. They demonstrated how weaving could become a powerful and independent form of modern artistic expression. This section, titled Beyond the Loom, explores how contemporary artists have taken tapestry far beyond its traditional boundaries. Instead of using weaving simply to reproduce a painting, they treat thread, fiber, texture, and structure as independent artistic materials. The first works appear almost like abstract paintings, with powerful black, white, blue, and orange forms moving across the surface. Nearby, colorful lines intersect like architectural drawings, electrical circuits, or maps of an imaginary city. Every thread becomes part of a larger visual system. Other tapestries experiment with geometry and optical illusion. Repeating cubes, circles, and contrasting colors create a strong sense of movement and depth. Although the surface is flat, the patterns appear to project forward or recede into the background as we change our viewing position. We can also see works that use irregular lines, layered colors, and open spaces. Some resemble handwriting, musical rhythms, or fragments of an unknown language. Others use horizontal bands of bright thread to create energy and movement across the entire composition. These artists demonstrate that tapestry is no longer limited to historical scenes, decorative landscapes, or conventional weaving techniques. It can communicate abstraction, technology, emotion, and contemporary life. His special section, titled China Resonance, creates a cross-century dialogue through the art of tapestry. It brings together traditional Chinese woven artworks and contemporary pieces, allowing us to see how cultural symbols, materials, and artistic ideas have evolved over time. The historic tapestries are filled with intricate details. We can see ceremonial objects, flowers, animals, human figures, and Buddhist imagery carefully arranged within decorative borders. Every symbol carries meaning, while the deep blue, red, and cream colors demonstrate the precision and patience required by traditional weavers. Nearby, an enormous monochrome work presents mountains, flowing water, and figures emerging through layers of gray thread. It recalls the atmosphere of a classical Chinese ink painting, but the woven texture gives the landscape an entirely different depth and physical presence. As we continue, the exhibition moves gradually into the modern world. A simple human figure is reduced to basic geometric forms, while another work captures a rainy city at night, filled with reflections, vehicles, streetlights, and the energy of urban life. Other contemporary pieces become more expressive and experimental. Faces and bodies appear fragmented through heavy lines and layered textures, communicating emotion rather than realistic appearance. By placing ancient symbolism beside modern experimentation, China Resonance shows how artists can respect the past while continuing to invent new visual languages. Across different centuries, techniques, and styles, thread remains a powerful medium for recording culture, memory, and imagination. At the end of the exhibition, this educational wall explains how carpets and tapestries are created from the artist's original design to the final weaving process. Detailed diagrams introduce different looms, materials, and traditional weaving techniques. This is a wonderful place for both young visitors and adults to understand how individual threads are carefully combined to produce complex colors, patterns, and images. It transforms the exhibition into an enjoyable and practical learning experience. It also helps visitors appreciate the extraordinary patience, precision, and craftsmanship behind every finished tapestry. This practical display takes us through the complete process of creating a carpet or tapestry, beginning with the most basic material, the fiber itself. Natural fibers, including bundles of wool, are first cleaned, prepared, and twisted together to create strong yarn. The yarn is then wound around wooden bobbins, making it easier for the weaver to control each color while working on the loom. Color selection is an essential part of the process. The display includes a color wheel and different yarn samples, showing how artists choose complementary, contrasting, or closely related shades. Even a small change in color can create depth, light, shadow, and movement within the final picture. We can also see the specialized tools used by traditional weavers. Small bobbins carry individual yarns, while wooden combs and beaters press each woven row tightly into position. Scissors and other hand tools are used to trim loose fibers and maintain a clean, even surface. At the center of the process is the loom. Strong vertical threads, known as the warp, are stretched across its frame to create the foundation. Colored horizontal threads, called the weft, are then passed over and under the warp. Row by row, the woven image slowly begins to appear. Before any weaving starts, the artist prepares a full-size design or detailed drawing. This acts as a guide for the shapes, lines, and color areas. The exhibition also presents small woven samples featuring faces, animals, abstract shapes, and colorful patterns. These examples demonstrate how different yarn thicknesses, weaving directions, and color combinations produce completely different visual effects. This hands-on display is an excellent learning experience for both children and adults. It helps us understand the remarkable patience, precision, and craftsmanship required to create every carpet and tapestry.